Andrea's Kitchen. Today is Saturday, and being a Trinidadian, basically most Trinidadian homes on a Saturday, they do sweetbread. You know, the aroma of the sweetbread is in the entire house. So today I'm going to do sweetbread step by step. I'm going to show you the sort of old-fashioned way of how sweetbread is done, and it's really, really yummy. So let's get started. I'm going to use 2 eggs for this recipe, 1 can of carnation milk. I'm going to use additional vanilla essence, vanilla extract. The spices I'm going to use, that is. I'm going to use some cinnamon, ground cinnamon, Angostura bitters. We have a lemon. We have baking powder, 6 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of mixed peel, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of raisins. You can do additional raisins if you want. Some people use currants, but I'm using raisins, okay? Maraschino cherry, 1 cup of maraschino cherry. Adds that beautiful color to the sweetbread. Here I have 6 cups of flour, already sifted, and 1 cup of coconut. I've used this grater to grate the coconut. This is the coconut that I use, this type, right? So use 1 coconut. Some people could use a food processor if you want, but I prefer to use the grater to grate my coconut. Now, when you're choosing the type of grater to grate your coconut, there are 2 sides. For example, this has 3 sides, in fact. You're going to use the finer side, so you want the coconut to be really fine. Okay, so this is the coconut. In addition, we have a mixing bowl, right? A wooden spoon. Also, a choice of baking pans for baking. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to come back to start the beautiful preparation of the sweetbread. The first thing I do, get some space. The fruits. Okay, as I've said, 2 cups of raisins, 1 cup of mixed peel, maraschino cherries, 1 cup. Now, when you're choosing sugar, I prefer to use the dark colored sugar, the dark sugar, okay? So I'm using some dark brown sugar, 2 cups. One cup of butter. You give this a little mix. The butter must be softened before you mix it. The sweetbread is a really, really delicious type of bread. Made with all these beautiful fruits, different colors and stuff. Smells good already. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to add the dry product, like the flour, along with the carnation milk. As I've said, sweetbread is really a nice type of bread. It smells good, it tastes good, and it's been prepared most of the time at holiday times like Christmas and stuff like that. Using your sweetbread, okay? But sweetbread is done in this house whenever you feel the need to eat something really delicious. Some people put yeast in their sweetbread, but I've made it with yeast already. It came out pretty good, but I'm not making it with yeast today. So I'm going to do all the flour, 6 cups of flour, as I've said. Alright? It all depends on how much sweetbread you want to make also. You can double the recipe as you see it fit. Okay? So, okay, this time I'm going to add the baking powder. They're already sifted already. Beautiful sweetbread. Wow. Okay, we're doing great. We are doing really great. Okay, I'm going to stop for a while and do the eggs. I'm going to be using 2 eggs. As I've said in my previous video, whenever you're doing eggs, you don't crack the 2 eggs together. You check to see if it's spoiled, and this one is pretty good. The albumin and the yolk is intact. Beautiful. 2 eggs. And I'm going to whip it a little till it's light and fluffy looking. So 2 eggs whipped. And you pour it in the mixture. Step this aside. Okay. What I like also when I'm doing my eggs, some people grate a piece of lemon in it. In fact, peel a piece of lemon and add to it. But what I do, what I'm going to do is to grate a little piece of the rind. Okay, and this, just a little piece of the rind. Beautiful. Oh, that smells good. So a piece of grated rind. And you continue mixing. Oh, it smells so heavenly. Wow. Okay. This time, you're going to add the coconut. 1 grated coconut, okay? Now, coconut. Oh, this smells so good already. It smells really good. And if you want, you could put additional raisins. I think I'm going to put additional raisins to mine because I did not put currants. You could put like 1 cup of currants. So I'm going to do some additional raisins, and the raisins that I use is the sun-made raisins. And at this time, I'm going to just add some more raisins. Okay, folks? You want to see that raisins in that sweetbread. So put like about half a cup more of raisins additionally, okay? And you mix that up. It has the mixed peel, it has the cherries. Okay, the baking powder, the flour. Okay, Angostura's bitters. A favorite in the Caribbean, a favorite in Trinidad. Almost all household in Trinidad has Angostura bitters. I do, so I'm sure you do also. So I'm going to put just a few splashes of it. Just a few splashes of Angostura bitters. Stir it in. Oh, sweet bread. And I'm going to preheat the oven 350 degrees Fahrenheit when I'm finished mixing it. And bake it for probably 60 minutes. Okay, it smells really good. Here I'm going to use vanilla essence also. And I get a pure vanilla essence. Not the imitation type, but a pure vanilla essence. And you get, just as the Angostura bitters, you want to give a few splashes of it also. Right? Oh, that smells good. The spices. It's what when it's baking, the entire house is filled with the aroma of all these different spices. Beautiful. Okay, what other spice do we have here? Okay, cinnamon, like a 1/4 teaspoon of spice. Mix that in. Oh, this thing smells so good. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Some people use the cinnamon back and just leave it in the mixture while they are mixing it, but you can use the cinnamon also. In addition to all the ingredients we have in this sweetbread, this nutmeg is one of the most popular nut to use in your sweetbread. So you'd want to take a nutmeg and grate it. You grate just a little piece. You see how small it is? There's a little piece. About quarter teaspoon of grated nutmeg. Okay, folks. Oh, this thing smells so heavenly. Sweetbread. Right? You mix it up really nice. So all the ingredients are into the sweetbread now. It's thoroughly mixed. See the texture of it? This is how the texture. It should be dropped by spoonful. It should be dropping. It should not cling on to the spoon. It should drop like this. Okay? So then you know it's ready. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to butter my baking dish. I think I'm going to use this size. Okay, here we go. I'm going to butter my baking dish. On the sides, you get all the corners on the sides. Oh, I'm gonna have sweetbread this weekend. So you folks, after you have looked at the video, and if you like what you see, because I know you are going to, give me the thumbs up and click on that red subscription button. Okay? And write something in the comment column. If you want me to make another, bake something else that's really nice, I'll do it for you. So, okay? So, hook me up. Okay, so now we're going to pour the batter into the grease. Normally when I'm making sweetbread for my family, I make like 4 and 5 sweetbread, but I'm not going to go through all of that today. This is just to show you how sweetbread is made. So you folks who have never tried sweetbread before, this is how it's done, okay? And you choose your baking pan according to the amount of sweetbread you're making. You don't want it to come out flat like a pancake, so and you don't want to smoothen it up too much neither. You don't want to smoothen it. Leave a little rough spot here and a little rough spot there. Okay. So this is how the unbaked sweetbread looks like, and I'm going to stick it in the oven, 350 degrees. I'll be back in 60 minutes to show you how it's done. Okay folks, welcome back. I'm going to take a sneak peek in the oven and see how the sweetbread is really doing. So here we go. Oh, look at the color. My goodness, wow. Wow, almost done. Look how beautiful it is. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make a sort of paste and put on top of the sweetbread and stick it back in the oven for a few more minutes, and then it should be all done. Okay? So I'm going to make the paste over on this side. Okay. So here we go. With the paste, what I'm going to use is some brown sugar, vanilla essence. So I pour the vanilla essence into the sugar and give it a little toss, sort of dissolve it a little bit. Okay. Open the oven. Put this over here. I'm using a pastry brush. Okay. I'm going to use the pastry brush, dip it in the mixture, and just paste the top of the sweetbread. And it gives it a sort of glazy sort of look, you know? A really nice glazy look. See how beautiful it looks already? You just glaze the entire top portion of the sweetbread. Beautiful. Wow. This is how you glaze your sweetbread, okay? You use some vanilla essence brown sugar. Or if you don't have a brush, you can use a piece of brown paper. Just dip and paste it up. So I'm going to stick it back in the oven for a few minutes again. And then I'll come back with a finished product of the sweetbread. See you in a few. Andrea's Trini Kitchen has brought to you today the beautiful sweetbread. This is the complete product of the sweetbread. It has been glazed and it has sprinkled with white sugar and extra fruits has been added to it. So look how beautiful it is. It is rich. All the fruits, all the coconut, all the cherries, the mixed peel, everything is here. And folks, you can certainly enjoy a slice of this beautiful sweetbread with nothing less but Trinidad sorrel. So if you like what you see, please subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment box below. Bye!